Hi guys, welcome back. Galaxy Note 9 is one of the advanced phones available right now. It's like a complete package. So today, after 4 months of its launch, let's check whether it's still worth buying. To find out whether it's worth buying, I'm going to consider 5 things. One is the design and hardware, the second one is the display, the third one is the performance and the overall user experience. The fourth one is the camera and the fifth one is the battery. First, let's check the design and the hardware of the phone. The design of the Note 9 is sleek. It's not a small phone and surely it's not easy to use with one hand. It's big and boxy compared to the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. But it's a well-built phone and looks premium. The front and the back is made of Gorilla Glass 5 and the sides are metal. Even the buttons are all metal and it's tactile. You have the USB-C charging port, then stereo speakers which are good, and it's clear and sufficiently loud. And still, you also get a headphone jack. Then there is the fingerprint scanner, the heart rate sensor, and the iris scanner. And it weighs 201 grams and feels sturdy. There isn't any flex or gap, and overall, I really like the design even though its rear attracts fingerprints. Now, since the rear is also glass, the phone is a bit slippery, and since it's this big, you might need a phone case or a skin to be on the safe side. For the internal specs, it's powered by either the Snapdragon 845 or the Exynos 9810, where both are octa-core processors and they're of the 10nm construction. Now in India, they're selling the Exynos variant. Both are powerful and performance is really good. The capacity of the phone is 128 GB, which can be expanded with the SD card, and the RAM is 6 GB. And one more thing that is unique with the Note series is the S Pen, and it's still there. But now, this has a small battery which makes it a remote and it can be used for taking photos. And it still has all the other features of the old S Pen. So overall, I really like the design of the Galaxy Note 9, and with this hardware, it's a great phone in terms of design and hardware. And surely, you won't be disappointed. It's a big phone, but it's still pocketable and will surely fit in normal jeans pocket, and you will get used to the size of the phone. Second thing that we're gonna check is the display, which is also really great in the Note 9. It's a 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED display. This is a really crisp display, and with rounded corners and awesome display quality, it looks really nice. It's one of the best displays available in a phone in the market now. Outdoor visibility is great because the display gets really bright at 1000 nits, so for display also, I'm gonna say the Note 9 is great. The next is the performance and the UI. The Note 9's performance is really good. There isn't any lag here. Everything is smooth, and during day-to-day use, you won't be having any issues. Even the games that need resources loads fast, and since the RAM is 6 GB, even apps stay open in the background, and the memory management is also good. Now sometimes you might notice a hiccup in the main home screen if Bixby is on. So if you don't use Bixby, you can disable it. The user interface at the time of making the video is Samsung's Experience UI and runs on Android 8.1. Now you'll be getting the Android 9 update, which is the Android Pie update sometime later, and also at that time it's gonna get updated to the One UI. With the One UI, the interface is gonna change a lot and it is easier for one-handed use. As always, with Samsung phones, if you don't like Samsung UI, then it won't change much even after getting the Android Pie update. It's because Samsung's touch can be seen at places. But nowadays, it's way better than what Samsung used to be, and for me, even though I'm not a fan of this UI, I think Samsung's UI is better for a device like Note 9. It has a lot of features specifically useful for a large device which has a stylus. So for performance, I'm gonna say even though it's not the best, it's still great. And for UI, if you don't mind it, then it's a good UI and you won't be disappointed. The next thing, which is very important for everyone, is the camera. The Galaxy Note 9 has dual camera setup on the rear. Both the cameras are 12 megapixel and the main shooter has variable aperture like the S9 and the S9 Plus. Now the main shooter's aperture can change from f1.5 to f2.4 based on the light, and the secondary camera has a fixed aperture of f2.4, and also both the rear cameras support optical image stabilization. It's the same camera setup as the Galaxy S9 Plus. The camera takes awesome pictures in good light, the colors are punchy, and there is a bit of processing with the photos. You can also take good portrait photos with shallow depth of field, and overall almost all images are good. Low light photos are also good but not the best. There isn't much grains and the shots are pretty decent, and the variable aperture in the main camera is useful. Now it's not a drastic difference, but still it's good to have such kind of an option. The camera also has flaw detection, which lets you know in case you blinked or if there is a shake with the photo. There is also a scene optimizer here, which will detect which scene it is and try to enhance the color based on the scene. It's not perfect. Then for the video recording, it can record at 4K 60 frames per second, which looks great. And overall, it's a great rear camera setup. But when you check the front camera, it's not great as the rear, but still a really good one. It's an 8 megapixel camera with f1.7 aperture. The selfie shots are wide and has good color and details, and shots looks nice. But at times, I didn't like the processing done. But still, I'll say the front cam won't disappoint you. And overall, the cameras in the Note 9 is still one of the top performing phone cameras available in the market. And finally, let's check the battery. The battery in the Note 9 is a 4000 mAh battery, and I'm happy to say the phone has great battery life. It can easily last one day even if you are a heavy user. In addition to that, you even get an awesome charging system. The included charger supports fast charging, and topping off of the battery is not at all an issue. And it even supports fast wireless charging. So overall, I'll say the battery life and the charging system of the Galaxy Note 9 is one of the best. I guess by now, you know one thing, even after 4 months, the Galaxy Note 9 is still a great phone, and even though the pricing is still pretty high at an official price tag of 67,900 Indian rupees, I would say if you're in the market and looking to buy a great smartphone and you don't mind the price, get the Note 9. You won't be disappointed. That's all for this video guys. Hope you liked it. If so, please do hit the like button and please do subscribe. See you again in the next video. Till then, bye.